baby dolls, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to transform this face and this hair, and I'm going to show you guys how you can slay looking affordable. You know, I love to do affordable videos, especially hair and makeup. So today I will be doing a wig review, and I'll be using some affordable products. And this could be like a, you know, how to look affordable, like a date night, you know what I'm saying, or just going out and you don't want to spend much money on hair and you don't got the money to buy your bundles or your human wig. You can go ahead and get an affordable wig, which is synthetic. You guys know that there is some synthetic wigs that you can still look bomb in, and it looks just as good as the human hair that costs you $400–500, okay? So I'm going to take it back and I'm going to review this hair. Y'all, let me tell y'all, for one, I have had this hair in my damn closet for the longest, and I'm like, why haven't I showed this to my baby dolls? Like, why haven't I reviewed this hair for y'all? Because I know how much you guys love affordable wigs and makeup and just things like that where you can still look bomb with being affordable. So this is the Outre, the daily wig, and this is premium synthetic fiber lace front wig, and her name is in ZENYA, and I have it in the color 2. Now this wig, it's called the daily wig, so I'm guessing like this is something that you can wear every day. You know, it's suitable for everyday type of hairstyle. This is a bob. I'm going to take it out so you guys can see what it's giving. It feels real and it looks real out straight out the package already. So let's see what she is giving. So this is the stock card. This is what the model is wearing. This is how she is wearing it on the stock card. So I'm excited. It looks real, no lying. It feels real. Like, this looks like some human hair. I decided to get a number 2. Now, you guys, I've been bought this wig a long time ago. I purchased it with my own money. No one sent it to me or anything like that. I decided to get a number 2 because I thought that, you know, with number 2, it looks more realistic. The number 2 is basically like a really dark brown, and it just looked like a more natural, realistic hair. You know what I mean? Especially with synthetic hair, it looks like it's gonna lay down really flat. So I'm just gonna go ahead and show y'all the inside of the construction. So in the front here, this is not a full lace wig. You just have like a parting right here, as you guys can see. You do get 2 combs, so if you like combs, go ahead and use it, girl. I can't do those combs. It hurts my head. And I just feel like it pulls your hair out. So it has a comb in the back and your adjustable straps, so you can adjust it the way you want. Now, I do use the adjustable straps. I do not use the combs. So I don't know if I like, I don't know if I like this front. Like, they should have made it more maybe a full lace, like a front whole lace, because it looks wiggy. You know what I mean? It just looks super like, my forehead is wide and big, so I know y'all see that in this camera. It's kind of going like this, and I hate wigs that do that. That's just, I just like it to just go straight across. And then this is the back. Oh, I might have to go ahead and cut something. I might have to just cut this right here to make this even. Cut this right here to make it even, because I don't like the way it looks. I don't like that where it's hanging. Now, if you like bobs that give you like that asymmetrical, if I'm saying it right, that look, then hey, you can keep it like that, but I don't know if I like that. Maybe if the front was better looking than how it is, then maybe I would like it. I'm gonna go ahead and take my hot comb and like press this down so I can figure out what I want to do with this front, because honey, that looks wiggy. So and I might have to do like some slight plucking. So I might have to pluck. I'm going to pluck this parting. So I'm going to lay down some mousse too as well. This is my cream of nature mousse. I think the front is just really messing with me, and I don't like this front, so I'm gonna fix that real quick. Everything else looks real. It's just this front. Like, this is so important with wigs. If this not right, it's gonna make it look wiggy. So you want to make this, your parting, your front, everything right here look realistic enough, because if you don't, honey, it's gonna scream wig.
Under pressure, no more time. Can we make a move? Overthinking, you and I. What do we have to lose?
It's just so hard to get the hair out of the lace, like, because it's super hard to pluck. It's not easy. It's super tough. So this is something that you're gonna have to take your time on plucking. And I hate plucking, y'all, because it just takes so much time and hair just be everywhere. I'm gonna grab some powder. It's just a Maybelline Fit Me powder, and I have it in golden beige if you guys are interested. We're just trying to look like a bad bitch, affordable, okay? Let's see. It's like, I feel like I can't do baby hairs because it doesn't have like lace going all the way across, like, you know what I mean? So it has to just be like this, just, so I can't really do no baby hairs. And if you wanted to wear it behind your ear, it'll be like this. I will lay down of my real hair because my edges is right here. So I'll lay down some of my baby hairs. And I'm using an Eco Styling Gel. So I'm going to take my sideburns. Can't really do nothing with the front, but I can try. Let's see if I can finesse. If I can try to. So I'm just going to go ahead and leave this, you know, leave this back because it's time to slay this face, okay? Period. Because, honey, I'm going to go ahead and start on my brows first things first. So I recently picked up some affordable products, and I don't know if you guys know, but Revolution makeup is pretty much affordable. So I picked up a couple of their products, and I'm really excited because it's my first time using Revolution makeup. And you guys know, first things first, I always start on my brows, and I'm going to go in with the Revolution and their pencil. This is their pencil, and this is in the shade medium brown. This is basically their packaging. So it's going to come in this box, and I've heard really good things about their products. So I'm like, let me pick up a couple of things for my baby dolls just in case, you know, they're interested. So I definitely think that it doesn't smudge or anything like that. It doesn't give me any smudge. You will know if your brow pencil is a really good one if when you start using the spoolie and you start brushing, and if it start moving around and, like, you know, blurring out, then that's when you know, like, it's not really going to stay for too long. Like, you don't want a brow pencil that's going to move around. You want your brows to stay on all day, you know? like it kind of reminds me of the NYX brow pencil I'm always using. Kind of reminds me of that a little bit. So now I also picked up their Revolution Conceal and Highlights. I'm sorry, Conceal and Hydrates concealers, and I have it in C12, which is like kind of close to my skin and complexion, and then C7 for a much highlight. You know, I'll always get a concealer that's super light just to brighten up certain areas. So I'm going to use the C12 since this one is a little bit closer to my skin. I'm going to use C12, and I would like to say that this concealer is definitely a hydrating concealer. It doesn't leave it matte. It kind of leaves it like dewy, like a dewy finish. And you guys know I'm not really a big fan of concealers that's like this, but I like to try things to see if I'll, you know, end up liking it. Just, you know, just to try new things. I'll definitely say if you're dry skin, if you're like have really dry skin, I would definitely say this is super great for you to try. They do have a new concealer that they just came out with. I saw also. I want to try that one. It's a 24 or 18 hour long lasting, and it's a matte finish, so I'll definitely probably like that one way better. I'm going to pick that one up. A lot of people that has very oily skin have to stay away from dewy finishes. I would just say use a lot of setting powder and set the fuck out of it, because you don't want to end up looking like a freaking disco ball during the end of the day or during the day. You know what I mean? Like, you just don't want to look like you've been frying chicken all day. Okay, so I went ahead and used that same concealer to conceal my whole lids, and I'm just going to set it using my Maybelline Fit Me powder. You know, my original just go-to powder. I'm just going to use that to set the lids in place so that this concealer does not smudge or crease. This palette right here, oh my god, y'all, so excited. This is the Revolution palette, and this one is in the Integrity Wild Animal palette. Y'all, the packaging is so freaking cute. For one, like, y'all see this packaging though? So this is Integrity Wild Animal palette. Wait, y'all have not seen the colors yet. Boom. Do y'all see these colors? They're so beautiful. Like, the way they made this palette is just beautiful. You get a big huge mirror. They're so unique. I just love the colors. They're super unique, and how they thought about placing the colors are just wow. One thing I wish they would have put, I guess they didn't want to like make it, I guess, the typical palette, but maybe a brown. I'm so used to choosing brown for my transition. I just go from there. It's kind of like hard not to use a brown as a transition shade. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. So it's like no browns in here, like no like neutral brown. So for me to just start off with and kind of like get a feel. So I'm probably just gonna dive into, I'm gonna start off with this green right here. It's so pretty. It's like a metallic type of shimmery green. Okay, so I'm gonna spray my brush with my Morphe mist. I feel like it would pop a little bit more, so I'm just gonna spray my brush. Now I'm going to take the yellow shade right there. I'm going to take that above it. We have to lose. to take that orange here, and I'm going to place that right on top of it. Now I'm taking this E.L.F Bronzer Palette right here, and I'm going to take this shade right. They're all pretty much bronzing shades. I'm going to just take these colors, and I'm going to go in and deepen it right in the crease. It's not a deep enough color, so I'm just going to go in my Morphe palette right here, and I'm just going to take a deeper brown, which is right here. And now from this palette here, I'm going to take this color right here. It looks like a black almost, like a charcoal type of black. Like I said, I am going to go back in with the green, so no worries, you guys. I know I lost it. I'm just making sure I blend these colors out. Okay, so I'm about to go in back with the green.
Under pressure, no more time. Can we make a move?
So for this particular look, I'm not going to do a wing, and I know that sounds a little crazy because I always do wings. I'm going to take the liner, but I'm just taking it a little bit right here. I'm not winging the liner out. In my previous tutorial, I talked about these lashes, and you guys can get this from the beauty supply store. These are the lashes right here. So freaking pretty. I'm going to use this pair, and I'm probably going to double it with a lash that I already have open. This one is in the style ML112. They're like faux mink lashes, and they're so fluffy and pretty. I was just like, what? Beauty supply. These are what they look like. Fluffy and cute. Okay, so you all, I just left the lashes how they is. I didn't double them. They're pretty much long enough and semi-thick enough for me for today. I'm not going to overdo it today. I'm just going to leave it how it is. I don't know. I like the way it's looking. I might double them by the end of this video. Who knows what I might do. I'm just going to get used to what they look like without them being doubled right now, and then if I want to change it, then I would. But for right now, I'm just going to keep it how it is. I'm taking my dark circle eraser. This is by Maybelline. I have it in dark. I have it in 144 caramel, and I'm just going to take this under my eye. It's like now since I've been doing this stuff, I can't go without doing it. Like, it's so weird. Here too, because you know, got little dark areas. I'm gonna blend this out, and then we can apply the foundation. Can't wait to show y'all that.
Overthinking, you and I. What do we have to lose?
While I'm blending my concealer out, which I look crazy as hell right now, I've noticed that this E.L.F beauty blender, which is affordable too as well at Target, works better when it's not wet. It works better when it's dry, and I normally do not like using you know, blenders dry. I mean, yeah, dry. I don't like using it dry. I like using it damp. So that's interesting. I guess, you know, certain beauty blenders are completely different. So foundation, can't wait. Hopefully this works out perfect for me. Okay, this is the Revolution Conceal and Define Full Coverage Foundation. So let's see, it says it's full coverage, and I have this in the shade F12.5. It looks like you get enough, like, you know, and it twists. Oh, it looks like this. I don't know why I thought it was just gonna come out a different way. It's a stick. Okay, I like this. You know what this reminds me of? I bought some Clinique foundation a long time ago when I was trying to wear foundation. This is around the time where I was like new with foundation, and Clinique foundation came just like this, and I love it. Like, I love foundation like this. This is so cool. Okay, it looks like it's my color. It looks like I did a pretty good job in finding the shade. So let's blend this out and see first. Wow, it feels super, like, just not, it feels super light and liquidy. Like the paste feel very like watery. So let's see how this blends. Should I use the beauty blender or a brush? I'll use the blender. Let's see how the beauty blender works. I can definitely tell it's like a definitely full coverage, but it's light. Usually full coverage sometimes come super thick, but this is full coverage and it's light. Like, I don't feel it. I like the way this foundation feels. This might be my new favorite. Hold on. I might look light on camera. I don't know, because right now it looks super light, but in the mirror right here, this is my shade. Like, this is my shade. Okay, so I don't know if anything gonna change or what, but it's definitely my shade. But the only thing that I'm looking at now that I'm looking at it, hold on, it's like my shade, but then it's like a cast in a way. I don't know. Like, I wish it came a little bit darker. And that's why I always get foundations that's darker than me, because of situations like this, okay? I'm going to use both concealers, C12 and C7. I'm going to use this C12 first. And I'm going to put C7 on top. And this is lighter. So I'm going to go ahead and take my Maybelline powder and set my concealer in place. This is in medium deep 30. I'm going to set the remaining of my face with the Maybelline Fit Me Matte Plus Poorless. This is Coconut 355. With my brush, I'm just making sure that my other powder that I set with for my concealer is blended in. I've been using my Morphe 39A Dark to Create palette for my contour. Shade right here for contour.
Under pressure, no more time. Can we make a move? Overthinking, you and I. What do we have to lose?
Let's play. I'll come to you or you can come to me. This face looks super powdery, and to tone this down and make my skin come back to life, I picked up the Revolution Hydrate and Fix Spray. This is the Radiance Makeup Fixing Spray Long Wear Out Oil Control with hyaluronic acid. So I'm going to use my Morphe mix. I'm just so used to this. I'm just going to use a little bit of this too. For blush, I'm going to use this blush right here, Sweet Cheeks by NYX. This is in Citron Rose. I like this blush because it's like a highlight and blush in one. So it has shimmer and highlight. And then on top of this blush, I'm going to take my Maybelline Chrome for highlights. For lips, I'm using NYX Matte Lip Liner, and this is in Cold Brew. I'm going to use my favorite go-to that's been popping lately, and this is the NYX Lingerie Push Up. This is in Lace Detail.
Under pressure, no more time. Can we make a move?
And then lastly, on top, I'm taking the Liquid Catsuit by Wet n Wild, and this is in Sin Nudes.
Overthinking, you and I. What do?
And just a little bit in the center. I'm taking the same one, but it's in a different shade. This is in Caught You Bare Naked, and I'm just taking this one in the center. It's a little lighter. Just a little bit of this one. Cause period. Cause who bad? Cause who's a bad bitch? Cause who? Hold on though. Cause what? What you say? Right. Y'all, these brows are like on point. I like that brow pencil. Okay. And I'm loving this foundation. It feels so radiant and like, and just like, I don't know, it's something about it. It's giving me full coverage, which I like. And it's not like, it don't have to, it's not giving me like thick pasty feel, even though it's full coverage. Like, It's really bringing me out. That's about it for this tutorial. Let me see how it looked like this. Hold on, let me see. Cause bitch, who gonna check me? Nobody. And who bob stuff? Not mine. That's about it for this tutorial, my baby dolls. I hope you all enjoyed. I'm going to leave the link for this wig down below. And I'll leave, of course, all of the products that I use down below too as well. If I didn't say anything that you would like to know in this video, let me know down below. I'll get back to you, baby dolls. And I pretty much like everything. I gave you guys my honest opinion on all the products. And, of course, on this hair. Who is this? Yes. Okay, let me know how you feel, how you feeling, all that good stuff. I love you, baby dolls. If this is your first time watching, subscribe so you can become one of my baby dolls. Give this video a thumbs up, comment, share. Love you all. See you, baby dolls, in my next video.